Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get the updates. Really excited for today's video. This beer sounds delicious. It's courtesy of Tim. Thank you so much, Tim. I really appreciate it. It's from a new brewery, to me anyway, Verboten, and it's called Not a Speck of Light German Chocolate. Brewed and canned by Verboten in Loveland, Colorado. It is 13.5%, it says somewhere. I thought it said that. Dead air is not good when you are doing beer reviews. Where did I see that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, 13.5%. This massive imperial stout gets its amazing body and flavor from golden promise, caramel, and chocolate malts, Belgian candy sugar, and a 6-hour boil. We then aged it in Colorado small batch bourbon barrels where it has been resting for over a year. Not a Speck of Light is dark, rich, and smooth with flavors of molasses, marshmallow, coconut, and dark fruits. This version contains Ghana, cacao husks, toasted coconut, and pecans. Sign me up. I am all in on all of those things. A little bit of shot out there. It is pretty darn black. I mean, you see a little bit of brown as you're pouring it, but yeah, I mean, it's a pretty dark looking beer. Definitely looks like a big, rich stout. I don't know, quarter of a finger a head. It's going away pretty quickly. That's one of the darker colored heads I've seen in a while too. I figured with the ABV as high as it was or is, and the adjuncts, it would have gone away even quicker than it did, but it is going away quickly. But yeah, I mean, that's definitely one of the darker looking heads. What's still lingering. Some legs sticking to the side. No lacing really sticking to the side. Yeah, definitely looks like a big, dark stout. Let's get into the aroma. It's chocolate syrup. That's so stupid. Like, that's... Sorry, it's just driving me crazy that there's some spilled beer up here. So on what was it, the show with Gordon Ramsay, Hell's Kitchen. One of my favorite things that they ever do on the show is they blindfold the chefs and then they have them, taste ingredients and like, what are you tasting, right? If you were blindfolded and I just said, hey, smell this, you'd be like, oh, it's clearly Hershey's chocolate syrup. Like someone put that into a glass or something and that's what I'm smelling. I mean, it is so specifically that thing. It's that level of sweetness. It's that level of chocolate forwardness. Really going in, you do get that kiss of coconut. Tons of caramel. So like, and I'm forcing myself. If you can look past that chocolate, there are other things going on. But it is the vast majority is chocolate syrup. I mean, it doesn't smell like beer. It smells like a liquid candy bar. Like it's not. I'm getting a little bit more of that coconut. Yeah. I mean, this doesn't smell like a beer at all. You get a little bit of maybe like mocha, so maybe there is some coffee-ish things coming from the roast of the stout itself. But it's a very like hot chocolate, like more hot chocolate than coffee to make your mocha. Wow, that is. If this beer sucks to drink, that aroma it almost like makes up for. Like that's how I don't want to mince my words. That's how good this aroma is, which has me really excited for the beer itself. Cheers. That's tasty. That is really tasty. You do get that extra sugar that's in there. So it is sweet. You do get a lot of that chocolate. And the nice thing is, although it's very sweet, and you do get some milk chocolate, it does have a nice dark chocolate to help balance it out a little bit. It's a little thin, would be like literally the only thing I could think to say that sounds like a critique of this beer. The flavors are so on point. You do get a little bit of that coconut as well. You get some of the barrel. It's adding to that sweetness, that syrupiness a little bit. But then again, because it's a little thin, It's not full-on syrup by any stretch of the imagination. It hides the alcohol very well. This is cellar temperature, so it's like 60 degrees, so it's not too cold. It's not hiding the alcohol temperature-wise. Wow. Wow. I'm wondering if that's like little pieces of coconut or something maybe sticking to the side of the glass. You do get some of that caramel that I got in the aroma as well. So in those ways, it is like I was saying that in the aroma, I smell like a candy bar. It does have a lot of qualities that a lot of candy bars do have. You get, you also get that kiss of vanilla from the barrel aging. Man, I mean, I didn't pick up any nuttiness in the aroma or the taste. So if you really wanted to go into this hoping you're going to get a lot of the pecans, however you pronounce it regionally, that might be a disappointment for you. Sure, some nuttiness would be welcomed. I don't think it would detract from the beer, but I'm also not longing for it, even though I know it's in there. Yeah, I mean, this is this is really tasty. Um, yeah, it's a good mix of the adjuncts being showcased, but there's still some of that base beer, being heard through that. It's a cool experience. I'm wondering too, like if some age, because right now it's kind of like different upticks, like different shots of the flavors. I'm wondering if like a year of aging in the can would help round things out. Maybe I don't mind that, but sometimes it is kind of a nice thing with a beer like this if it has. Of course, then if you age it for too long with these adjuncts, you run the risk that they could fade away. I'm not saying you should age it, but if you have multiples of them, I think that would be worth trying for at least one of them. But yeah, this is killer. Thanks again, Tim, man. Seriously, like this is phenomenal. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews of both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.